I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
Is it heaven up there because it's hell down here? Is it heaven up there because it's hell down here? I can feel the rain, I feel the tears in your eyes.
Joining me, a very special guest from the Amity Affliction. I call him String because we're good buddies now, so I go by his cool street name, Ahren Stringer of Amity Affliction. Ahren, how you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, man, appreciate the time. Obviously, we're very excited to talk new Amity Affliction, the brand new album, Not Without My Ghost. 8 studio album. Let's dig into it. Obviously, you guys are no strangers to the studio, putting a record together. What maybe stood out with this album compared to previous works from the band?
I mean, this was probably, this definitely was the first full length we've done self-produced. So there was no one in the studio with us besides the 3-track EP that we just put out before this. Was both of the last records have been self-produced, which is, I think we're really proud of it. We've recorded with so many different producers and learned so much over the years that we just thought, let's just give it. Let's do it ourselves. Sorry.
You're good. We'll fix it in post. Okay. And actually, I'm glad you brought that up. So self-produced. Why is that so important in the band? I mean, that may be kind of self-explanatory, but with making this 8th album and the work you guys have done before, self-producing it, dig into why that was really important to you guys for putting this new album together.
Whenever we bring an album into the studio and there's a producer there, like, you kind of, there's that extra person that hasn't really written the song, so they don't know as much about it as you do. So it's kind of like a really personal thing. I mean, obviously showing someone your work. And the last album before that, like, we kind of looked back and went, nothing really changed in production. So what are we doing? Why are we paying someone? I don't want to, throw anyone on the bus, but it's kind of like we got to the point where we didn't really need that outside perspective. And we were just like, all right, well, these songs are finished. Yeah. And you listen to old demos from other albums, and every album, a lot of songs never changed in production. So it's just like, well, let's just see what happens if we do it all by ourselves. And it's more of a proud moment knowing that no one else had an outside hand into it. You know what I mean?
Right. So the confidence is not that you guys didn't have confidence, but maybe the confidence and security that you have as a band now and where you are at, able to get in there and produce it yourself. That really was kind of the driving force behind that.
For sure. I mean, we probably won't use a producer for a long time now because, like I said, we've just all learned so much from everyone we've worked with over the years that, we're just kind of like a self-contained unit. We're just ready to go in and smash it,
Sound wise, I think it's always interesting to me, especially a band as far along as you guys are, 8 albums in. You've had a lot of time to explore and try new things and play with this sound and play with that. Where does this album fall in maybe the sound evolution of the band?
I mean, definitely we kind of like went back to our roots a little bit, made it as heavy as possible. Like, this is definitely the heaviest record we've ever done. Kind of pushed the envelope, like, even when Dan wrote I See Dead People, the musical side of it, Joel and Joe were just like, I think that's too heavy. I don't know if we can make that an Amity song. And I was like, no way, we're doing it.
Yeah.
And so it was just kind of like pushing the envelope, just having fun, trying to make different stuff happen. And, and we did, just like, me and Dan a bit, we're real heavy music fans. And I think whenever we're obsessed with something, it'll come out in the music. Like, when we were writing Misery, we were both listening to pop a lot. And we're like, oh, let's explore that. Let's see what we can do with that. This time we were just like, balls to the wall. Let's make this, as heavy as we possibly can, and it was fun. I love it.
Do you got a favorite track on the album? Maybe one that really speaks to you?
Well, my favorite is "It's Hell Down Here," which I, thought was going to be the single for sure. And our manager's like, it's not a hit. It's not a single. The record labels are always like that. They try and push you to. They don't want to tell you what you want to hear just so they can get as much out of you, kind of thing. Like, even if they know a song's a hit, they'll just be like, I'm not going to tell them that. But that one's my favorite for sure. And I See Dead People, those are my 2 favorite tracks.
Nice. You guys also had some collaborations on this one, which you've collabed before with other artists. Why is that a fun thing to do on an album? Why does it help expand the sound when you bring other people in, other outside artists and forces into it?
Well, I mean, exactly what you just said. I think it just, it makes it more interesting for the listener. If you're hearing me and Joel, screaming and singing the whole time, it kind of gets a bit boring. So, mix it up with some friends. And, it's fun to have friends on songs. So it's kind of like, just adding some more magic to the mix,
I like it, man. I like it. Well, we are so excited once again. Brand new Amity Affliction, Not Without My Ghost. It is out now.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Rock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.
I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
I feel their sorrow in my chest. I see the portion of it. I see the ghost of my friend.
What's kind of lined up for you next? I know it's always kind of run and gun once you get the album out. So you guys staying busy?
Yeah. We hit the ground running. We're in Germany right now, just practicing. Well, we had our last day of rehearsal today. Then we hit. Where are we playing tomorrow, Sean? We're playing with Parkway Drive.
Leipzig.
In Leipzig, so that should be fun.
Nice.
First time we've ever supported Parkway over here, and that they're gigantic, so it should be a really fun show. And then we're going back with them to the U.S. for the Monsters of Oz tour. So
nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Well, definitely excited to get you guys on the road supporting the new album, Not Without My Ghost, which is out now. So everyone keep your eyes and ears peeled if you haven't gotten it yet. And according to Ahren, the heaviest we've seen, which is pretty damn impressive when you look at the track record of Amity Affliction. That's pretty damn good, man. So we're excited. Before you go, I do this thing called rapid fire. I do it with everyone. Since you're from Australia, I want to tweak it a little bit and do the Australian version of rapid fire. Fair enough?
That sounds good.
All right. No wrong answers. Just go with your gut. Okay. Let's start easy. Midnight Oil or Men at Work?
Midnight Oil.
All right. I would be a little surprised. Not that Men at
Beds
Work.
are burning. I mean, Beds are burning is better than Land Down Under. So that's how I made it.
All right. Bee Gees or Air Supply?
Bee Gees.
Very nice. Good answer.
Australia, baby.
They're fantastic. I love the Bee Gees. I love them so much. Chris Hemsworth or Liam Hemsworth? Which one of the Hemsworth boys?
I don't. Oh, one's Thor, right?
That's Chris.
Sure, I'll go with Thor.
I mean, he's Thor. He's a God of Thunder. All right, we'll do that. Tim Tams or Cherry Ripe?
Tim Tams, but the white chocolate ones. Those are my favorite.
White chocolate Tim Tams.
Cherry Ripe suck. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's bad.
I've never. So I'll be honest. I Googled popular Australian candy, and those were the first two that popped up. But
it's like a coconutty chocolate strawberry. It's bad.
So if I ever go down, go for the white chocolate Tim Tam. Stay away from Cherry Ripe. 100p. Holden Commodore or Balwell Nagari?
Commodore, baby. I had a VN Commodore that was my first car. Yeah. It's like a box Chevy. Like Chevrolet. It's old GM.
And I just love the name Commodore. Like, you feel cool driving a Commodore.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah. I used to feel cool. Mine actually got stolen and burnt out, but RIP. Yeah.
Where did it get stolen from? Where was it stolen from?
The Valley in Brisbane, where I first moved when I was an adult. But
man,
I actually had to pay $400 to the fire department to put it out.
Really?
Yeah. So and when I went and registered it as a stolen vehicle at the police station, they told me I was a suspect. I'm like, I don't even have insurance on this. Why would I do it? Yeah.
I'm not cashing checks on this one, guys.
No, I just had to text my friend on my Nokia 3310. Can you pick me up for work? My car's been stolen. Like, literally walked outside. Oh, dude, where's my car?
Oh my God, you lived it. You lived it, but Australian style with the Commodore. Oh, well, I'm sorry your awesome bitchin' Commodore got stolen. Last one. Would you rather fight a kangaroo with a man's ass or a man with the kangaroo's tail? Because that's
kangaroo with a man's ass?
Because that's where all the power, all the power's in the tail. So you're switching.
That's such an insane question. I'd probably rather fight a man with the kangaroo tail because maybe I could like yank on it or something, spin him around. A kangaroo is deadly enough, but with a man's ass, I'm not even touching that. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that I got an answer to that one because that one kept me up last night when I was prepping.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Good. Glad we answered it. Ahren, thank you so much for helping me out with that. The Australian rapid fire version. Go get the new album, Not Without My Ghost. It's out now, the Amity Affliction, and then see him on tour. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much.
Hell yes. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Rock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.